celebrating 6 years of suicide prevention with Live Out Loud charity. It'll be a beautiful fashion show, red carpet, media, interviews, tons of fun, and more importantly, we teach every audience member and every model on how to prevent suicide. We teach them the warning signs and where to go for help, and our events have saved lives. So come out, enjoy the fun, see fashions of all different designers, little children, all the way to everyone, all ages. Have fun with us, celebrate life with us, and become part of the Live Out Loud charity family.
Yeah.
We have people with us all 6 years that come.
So you have something else. What's the
QPR.
QPR, okay.
Yes. I really encourage everyone out there to become QPR certified. QPR Institute is a separate organization than Live Out Loud Charity, but it's the foundation of what we teach for suicide prevention. QPR offers a gatekeeper training. It's only $30 online or $19 if you use the discount code QPR0. And again, that teaches the 3 steps to save a life so that you can be a QPR gatekeeper and feel better equipped with the knowledge to save a life. So please consider becoming QPR certified in suicide prevention.
Amen. So we're going to do something quick here before we go into the show. Brenda's going to introduce our other guest here, and he's going to sermonate us a little bit. So,
The lovely Sherrie brought us a surprise guest, and I'm going to say the real name first, and then the stage name.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Jerry is, I believe it was Groves, but his stage name is Jay Grooves.
Jay Grooves!
Jay Grooves.
Ladies and
he's
gentlemen.
going to delight us with a spiritual song.
So he's going to give us a comment first, and then we're going to go into the song. So, Jay Grooves, do your
I
thing,
just
man.
wanted to, today our topic is Live Out Loud and suicide prevention. And I just wanted to let everybody know how serious it is. I met Sherrie a year ago, and I knew nothing about suicide. Suicide wasn't anything that crossed my mind. You know, you see it in movies, and you probably hear about it every now and then, but I knew that I was working with when I chose to work with Live Out Loud, or to volunteer with Live Out Loud, that I was making the right decision, because not long after, a friend of mine that I had known for years, and his nephew that I had also known and had a connection with, he had to tell me, and he waited a long time to even tell me, because he and I had just ran back into each other and started, hanging out again, and he had to tell me that just months before that his nephew took his own life. And everything that Sherrie had been teaching me and telling me was exactly what was coming out of my friend's mouth, that he didn't see it coming, they didn't know what was going on. He literally went into the other room, and with his mom in the other room, and took a handgun and shot himself. So it's a real thing, and here I am, 32 years old, never experienced anything like this, and for that, just that feeling, like I was feeling a person that hadn't even been around him, hadn't spoke to him in a while or been around him in a while, and I'm feeling like, what could I have done? Or why wasn't I there, or I could have done something. And that's a feeling that you never, if you have the chance, if you want to avoid that feeling, take that chance. Even if it seems silly, if it seems dumb, if you seem like you're being corny, do it anyway, because you never know. You really never know.
Amen. So, ladies and gentlemen, now before I get you can blow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, want to make sure. 'Cause I do a little singing myself. I've done opera music
And
and,
I do
stuff like
sing
that.
too.
She does closing your ear.
No pressure.
But I'm going to introduce you, ladies and gentlemen.
I can R&B blow, not gospel blow.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, live on the Let's Stay Together show, Jay Grooves.
This is a song I call Heartbeats, just a song that basically says that no matter what you go through in life, your heart still beats, or life still goes on. You don't know all the things that I've been through. Some of it's lies, some of it's true. People did me right, some people did me wrong. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm so damn scared of responsibilities. Why is this pressure building up on me? I go to sleep at night and I wake up in the morning feeling like, what's the point of going on? Feel my heartbeat, my heart beats, my heart speaks, but nobody's listening to my heartbeat. I need love, but nobody's there to give it. My heartbeat, My heart beats, my heart speaks, but nobody's listening to my heartbeat. My heartbeat, I need love, but nobody's there to give it. My heart beats. Thank you.
Amen. So, let me just share something with you all, how profound that is. He was saying that my heart beats, but there's nobody listening. And you all just heard words, but if you would have heard an actual person saying that their heart is beating, but nobody's paying attention, it's up to us to hear that. Not just to hear the song, and good job, by the way, J. Group.
Thank you.
But to hear the meaning of the words. There's somebody out there that he's sung that for, that is saying exactly the same thing. My heart beats. I'm in this house with a lot of people. My heart beats. I'm in this school with a lot of people. My heart beats. I'm at this job with a lot of people. My heart beats. I'm on this bus. I'm on this train with a lot of people, and nobody's listening. You can be that one person that can listen to someone's heartbeat. And let me tell you something, when they know that you hear the rhythm of that beat, you can save a life. And so thank you very much, brother, for sharing that with us.
That was actually beautiful. Not that I doubted you, because you look like you have some singing skills. There we go.
You can tell he was a little nervous. A little nervous, but it was good. So
He made me, before you go into that, he made me think about that movie Avatar with the blue people.
yeah, I
in
see
it.
you.
I'm saying,
I didn't know if you knew what it was.
That's why would I bring up
I don't know.
I mean, that was more your movie. This is
Right.
how we are. But anyway, skip
not
what
the real
Rick
them
said.
coming out.
I was saying that that movie Avatar, back then, there's nothing else I got from that movie, because I think I was being depressed, going through something then, and I always said, I wish someone could see me, the inner me, not the outer me, but the inner me. And that's what I always tell my friends, I see you, I got you. You know, it could be just something that didn't sound right in their tone, or something that their mannerism changed around me. It's like, what's going on? But no one, I used to say, never did it back to me.
Yeah,
And so now I got my rock, she right there. I got my rock, she's like something's
You
killed
found that
her.
one person that can really
Right,
see you.
that
A lot of
connect.
people go through life, myself. It's been, God gives us, He gives everybody a trial that is especially for them, because I may not have been through seeing people get robbed and killed all the time growing up, but my trials have been more, I struggle with people seeing me for who I am and not seeing a shell, or not seeing what I represent to them. And a lot of people, they see you. They don't see Sherrie as a humanitarian, as a girl who just loves people and wants to help. They see a supermodel. They see, you know, a model. She's just another pretty girl, and of course those pretty girls have to have their little charity or whatever behind them. No. We are real people.
You got a good point, and that's what people
We
probably
really-
don't see.
we really
Right?
are.
I'm like,
I'm not
okay.
right. I'm not a pretty boy that's
Right.
trying to sing. I have something behind me. There's more
Right.
to me that I want to share, and that I want other people to see and take something from to help themselves. That's what it comes down to for me. Everything else, money, fame, and all that stuff, that's part of a job. What do you really have to offer to this world, and what are you really here for to give to this world? Who are you here to help?
Yeah.
That's the things that I care about. I don't care how corny it sounds.
No, and I'm with you, babe. Because I really, truly, he's very authentic. I really understand where you're coming from with that. Because Rick, you shared your story about, you know, when you lost a job and we was going through. But I always battle with the fact that people don't see me for me.
Right.
They just see what they want to see.
What they want to see,
And
will
in the
argue
case,
with you to the contrary.
right, and you're right. And the thing with being a preacher's wife, they always just sing preacher's wife. I never had my own identity.
Right.
So I tell the story that when I became an author, people actually were shocked. They were bold enough to tell me, oh, wait a minute, you more than just a preacher wife. How does that sound to someone? And it's like, if I'm not just the eye candy for Rick, which I was told, or is she educated? What do you do? Wow, how about talking to a person and listen to what they have to say to you? Because I told you, babe, when that power got me and I got really depressed, I said, you know what, only thing I could do is talk to God. And I'm thankful that I am a Christian, that I went to the rock, the main rock. I always call my baby my rock, but I went to the rock first and prayed, talked to God, prayed and everything. Then I realized, you know what, tell someone, because I am a private person.
Yes.
But the one thing people know about me, if Brenda's not talking on how no form of jury, she depressed.
Yeah. And you know,
That's me, that's
bring,
what I
you,
say.
you bring up a valid point. You know, he was saying he was a pretty boy. Sherry's beautiful, you're beautiful, I'm just a bald-headed preacher.
Hey,
My rock, my bald-headed
You just getting the people, you know how it is. You're
Right.
just getting the people's money.
But yeah, that's what it is, right? Yeah. But here's the thing of it, Sherry. What we're talking about, people will see the outer shell of someone and don't even know the inside pain.
And will argue the
So
contrary.
true.
No,
Yes.
I'm not like that. Yes,
Yeah.
you are. Stop. Yes, you are. They will argue
Oh,
with you.
yes.
How do you
They will.
deal with that as an individual? Like he said, my heart beats, but no one is listening. How do you deal with that as an individual when you know that there's something more about you, but people probably said, how do you write a book?
It's
Who do
hard.
you think you are?
It
How do you
doesn't-
think you're a singer?
hard.
It doesn't even faze me anymore
Yeah.
because I love to put them in their place politely. No, but I do because this is my time to talk and let you know who I am. Because
Right.
I love when people look at a crown. Oh, well, what's that crown about? What do you do besides that? Well, let me tell you what I do.
Thank you.
And maybe that will inspire you to
Right.
do something more. And there's nothing wrong with putting your foot down, I think, and standing up for who you are because the
afraid.
world, if they want to know,
I'm
let
scared
me
of my
tell
ears.
you.
I'm still scared of my ears.
Don't be afraid.
Hey, that's what that Bible says.
God has not given us a spirit of
There you
fear.
go.
I know, he protects me, but they know when your headphones go out on the L. Haters, they have like a 6 cents for headphones.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that, and I'll share this with you, is
I
that,
was at that point
Yeah,
once, Jerry.
yeah.
I was.
and you've been to that point, but the thing about it is that I would always tell people, and I said this before, I would never give anybody that much power over my
Yes.
joke.
I know.
And people love
I
that.
said that's one of my battles. That's one of my battles. I started
That's what we
fighting
say in
it.
core character development
Yeah.
training is, it's up to you if you wanna believe it or not. It's up to you if you're going to let that person define you. Only you can define you. So it's definitely, an alignment. I love your show. You're just amazing.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We
Both
love
of
you
you
being
are
on there.
amazing.
Yeah.
And when she just don't know she's amazing, Derek's
Everybody's
amazing, Jerry
amazing.
is, Tracy.
But can I just
They
share this?
not-
Let me just
they
share this
gonna be
with
back
Jerry
for
is,
real.
there is so much of a blessing and a power in who you are if you just stay true to yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. Be who you are and who God created you to be. And I'm gonna tell you something. The people who do not like you will never outnumber the multitude that will because of who you are. And so you're gonna have what you call your haters. But let me tell you something, haters are under the dust of your feet. God is gonna lift you up to where you can be something special, where people can hear you and trust you and believe in you because of your genuine attitude.
And I just want to say something else. Really listen to what he says. And every blue moon, I'll say this. I came to this show as a guest, and I
Our
never
first
left.
guest.
And I never left. And between the two of them, they have helped me so much. And one thing I always remember is when we first started going through this, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. And I don't know if Rick remembers that. And I just burst out into tears because I could not look at myself in the mirror. And it took me, like a month?
Yeah.
And when I finally got better, with the help of them, help of counseling, I called them up because I was so excited. I said I looked at myself in the mirror, but I couldn't see who everybody else saw. So I couldn't look back at
Because
that.
it's hard. It's like how could I be all these things? Because you get the people who can see who you are, and they're like, you're so great. You have all these great qualities, but I'm like, why can't everybody see it? Why do people look at me sometimes and just go for the negative, the stereotypes? It's like knowing, you're you, so inside you're like, I'm a good person. I like everybody.
Yes, don't we say that every day?
They see it.
Every day.
And to go beyond that, why do people fight against it? When you try to brighten somebody, say crack a little joke because you see somebody on the train looking sad, and that very person that you try to cheer up blows you off and tries to make you look stupid or says something negative to you in return. It's just, people, evil people, mean people, they don't stop anything that I do. I'm never gonna give up or anything like that on my life and I never have. But it really hurts me because the way that you're supposed to be strong and most people are, like, forget what they think, blah, blah, that's hard for me too.
And it's
Because
hard
that's not
for
the
me
type
too.
of person I am, to say F everybody and just do me.
And that's why I
That doesn't
keep my
work for me
support
either,
group.
so I'm stuck in the
Yeah,
middle.
we have our support group here because that makes such a difference, and that's one of the reasons that I'm here, because they allow me to express how I feel, and every person that's ever come into this room or to the rooms we started with has somehow touched our lives, and we've
Yeah.
somehow touched theirs. And as Brenda always says, once you're here, you're family,
Yeah.
and this is my purpose,
Mhm.
and that's why I'm here.
And that's why we love you, Tracy.
The bottom line for me is that, and I always forget, I be complaining about how the world treats me and all that type of stuff, but then I look back and I'm like, God has never let anything happen to me.
Amen.
What am I worried about? Why am I nervous on this train? Why am I nervous in this neighborhood? Why am I nervous walking down the street?
Cane train.
What am I doing all that for?
Yeah.
It's good to be cautious, but I be doing a little bit too much sometimes and not putting enough faith in the God who's let me see and go through all kinds of things and has allowed me to really be who I am and find out who I am and grow and make mistake after mistake, and it's always got my back.
Sherrie, what you got?
I want to talk about really quickly our children being our future. Please, everybody listening out there, when you're so quick to say bad children, these are just some bad kids, you know, they're not bad kids, they're just making bad decisions. And they
Right.
need us, just like all of you are rocks for one another. Please be a rock for the children out there. If they don't have a mentor to show them another way, how will they ever grow? How will they ever know there's a world out there? So please don't be so quick to judge our children and say they're bad. There is hope for them. They're just making bad decisions, and they can most certainly be guided to become our future leaders and our future angels and reverends and authors and all these and performers and all these amazing things, you know. So I just wanted to share that. That just came to me because you know, we've all found our rocks and our support system. Let's remember to be our support system to the children out there too.
Amen.
Amen.
Go ahead, Dave.
Join us next week. Our topic, raising your knowledge about breast cancer, having an intimate relationship with you in your breast. Now the McCain train has pulled into our last stop. We would like to thank our guest Sherrie Gearheart and our two special guests here, Jarius Groves and Mr. Derek over there working the lights and the camera. As always, our social media, beautiful social media director Tracy Howard, and a newbie on the platform with us today is Mr. Fred Hill, right, our producer.
Yes, Fred Hill.
So welcome to Let's Say Together Show, Fred.
Well, I want to say, Sherrie, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
OMG.
Remind you, Sherrie.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that.
But they won.
Go ahead. So I will ask you this. How can they find you?
Well, thank you. Live Out Loud Charity. You can go to our Facebook and also under Sherrie Gearheart, SHERRIE. Gearheart, GEARHEART, like the heart in your body. Facebook, also Instagram, although I'm not on there too much. Definitely our website, liveoutloudcharity.org. I also run Tiara Magazine, which is tiaramag.net. And of course, the Miss United Nations pageant. I'm their winner this year, so check it out, United Nations pageant. It's a pageant based on charity work.
So tell me again, for the people who may have missed it, the events that are going on this week.
Yes, this week, Sunday, October 18th, the Royal Affair. It's celebrating 6 years of suicide prevention with Live Out Loud Charity. Please come out and support. 100% of the proceeds raised will help us go to Liberia to implement suicide prevention in over 14 schools and to give hope to a nation that has been struck by the Ebola crisis and has a suicide rate of 55%.
I have this one last question for you.
Yes.
I'm gonna start off, Miss Beautiful Sherrie Gearheart. I love saying that because you are beautiful.
Yes,
Can
yes.
suicide be prevented?
100%, it is the most preventable cause of death, and that's why I thank both of you for allowing us to share the steps of suicide prevention. Please become QPR Suicide. We can save every single life, every person going through suicidal thoughts and tendencies. There is hope. We can help save them.
What is one good tip if you want us to leave away with this today to help stop suicide? What's one tip we could do as an individual to help someone?
Be caring, be compassionate, look around you. Like you said, if you're not wearing your beautiful jewelry that you love, something's off. And you know what? If somebody has that kind of change, they're not dressing up like they normally do, or they're showing different types of mannerisms or behavior, we need to just stop and ask the question, are you okay? What's going on? Are you suicidal? Let's talk about it.
Suicidal.
Yeah.
And we need to know.
And that's
I
a
am
good.
suicidal
Yeah.
free.
That's a good question. I
Yes.
just realized we still got some more time left. Once again, I'm going to also announce that the New Faith Baptist Church is going to have its men's conference this October, starting on Thursday, which I believe is the 16th until the 18th. It's New Faith Baptist Church International, where the Reverend Dr. Trinell Felder is the pastors in Manston, Illinois. You can go to our Facebook and our website and you'll find out all this information. We want men to come together because, hey, in this thing we might be talking about men dealing with suicide as well, because it's very prevalent among men, especially of my age, men of all ages, actually, but we need to talk about that. So New Faith Baptist Church having their men's conference. This time it says Men of Valor Advancing God's Kingdom on Earth. This October the 16th to the 18th at New Faith Baptist Church in Matson, Illinois. Get more information on our website, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Sherrie, I'm telling you, girl, I knew you had something in you. But I'm going to tell you something. If they could make dynamite out of Sherrie, we'd be in trouble. I mean, you are so knowledgeable, so passionate. I am so honored. The Let's Stay Together show is so honored that you took the time to come to be with us. Rest assured, you're going to be someone that we're going to be calling on a lot to talk about that and anything else you want to talk about.
Right.
Because whatever, I know if she wants to talk about it, she's passionate about it. You can definitely come. I do want, again, you to tell people about the organization and how they can reach you. We've got to let them know.
Yes, Live Out Loud Charity. We're focused on suicide prevention and awareness. You can find us at liveoutloudcharity.org. You can call 815-914-8602 with any questions about our upcoming events or how to get involved. We are always looking for volunteers. We definitely need help, and we are a grassroots organization with a very big outreach. We're always on the move, speaking in schools, speaking to different events. If you would like us to speak at your school, please reach out to us. Again, our website is liveoutloudcharity.org, and the email is info@liveoutloudcharity.org.
And if you need that information, you can also be able to get it on our Facebook and contact the Let's Stay Together show. Man, what you doing? Let me ask you, are you doing something?
Well, just so happens I was just signed by a local label, Terror Records. It's my first deal. And you can find me on Facebook, Jarius, Jarius, Groves, on Twitter at jgroove773, Instagram jgroove773, email jarius.groves@gmail.com, and be looking out for new music coming in 2016 from me. And thank you so much for having me. And don't forget to hit up trmagazine.mag.org.
TRMag.net.
.net.
One thing I want to say, you
30
said
seconds.
a statistic, there are 1 million suicides every year, 20 million attempted every year worldwide. So let's get together, let's get educated, let's get involved. Live Out Loud Charity. Thank you so
Live Out
much.
Oh, man. Hey, thank you all very much for coming. Sherrie, it's been a blessing. You've been listening to the Let's Stay Together show. We've been talking about suicide and suicide prevention.